Hi, this is Yasili from SAP Business One Solution Architect team. Nowadays, people asking, is it possible to create an integration scenario run with the periodical schedule round, maybe every day or every midnight or every weekly? And then in addition, they would like to making some additional RFC code to the SAP ERP or CRM system to retrieve the information and then download to Business One or to other system. So the answer is definitely yes. In the following 30 minutes, and I'm going to show you the live demo how to create an integration scenario to downloading the sales order in the periodically with an RFC code to the SAP ERP or CRM, and then output the result to the file system or to Business One. And then here's the scenario we are going to create in this session. And first, topic 1, we would like to learn, and with the new feature in the B1I SM 8.8 patch level 7, the latest patch, patch 07, and then the new system type Vault has been introduced to supporting to creating integration scenario without sender. And then that means we can create a scenario triggered by menu, by click the button, immediately start, and then trigger the processing. Or either we can schedule to run the scenario with the every date or every week. And then in the following scenario, we are going to create a Vault testing business package. And then the specific step, we are going to involve the sender will be Vault, and then we are going to enable the trigger by the menu, click by menu, immediately start, and enable the scheduler for this scenario. And then the sender it will be Vault, and the processing. And in addition, we would like to learn how to create an additional code by using the RFC, by using coding RFC to get a list of sales order, maybe by customer or by document date, something like that. So it depends on what kind of a BAPI code, RFC code you have. Even we can have not just RFC code, we can have additional circle code, or even Business One code to Business One to get have more step during the processing. And in the outbound phase, for the simple demonstration, and I would like to outbound the result into the XML file, or even we can just outbound the sales order into Business One sales order as well. But as you can see, the scenario is here. We would like to create a scenario to synchronizing the sales order periodically from SAP ERP or CRM to the file system to Business One system as well, with the additional RFC code and without any sender trigger here. So, and here's the objective for this session. After this session, you should be able to describe the new feature that's available in the latest patch, the B1I SM 8.8, and then how can we create a business package without sender using the Vault sender system type, and then how can we enable the scheduler setting and the immediate start by the menu for the business package. And then last but not least, another very important topic: how can we make an additional call to RFC or to B1 or even to the circle call inside the B1I SM processing? Okay, so let's have a look at the first topic we're going to learn. We are going to create a very simple scenario, and the scenario will be enabled to trigger by the scheduler by every day or every week, and we would like to enable to trigger by the menu as well. So that's the new feature available in the B1 ISM 8.8 patch 7, and then we are going to create a outbound, very simple outbound file for the first scenario. Not additional code in this case. We are going to learn the additional code. How can we make additional code? In this sample, we would like to make an additional RFC code to the SAP ERP or CRM within the B1 ISM. And then the first one, okay, here is the design for the business package for the vault testing. For the inbound, again, we would like to using the vault. Without vault, this means no sender, and you can be triggered by the periodic scheduler or by the menu. I click start, and then for the simple demo, I'm not going to implement any XML transformation. Just by default, copy the vault node and then create XML file. Okay, so in order to use this feature, you need to have the latest B1 ISM 8.8 patch 7 or above version installed, because this is a new feature available in the B1 ISM 8.8 patch 7. So now I would like to show the live demo to create this simple package for the first one. So just open your B1 ISM tools and then go to the development tools, and then graphical designer, and just display, and then just click the new button. I would like to create a new package, and the system identifier would be XX. XX stand for your namespace for your company. For me, maybe SAP. For you, just using your namespace here to identify. And then I would like to call it my package as a vault test. And then for the basics area, and I would like to choosing test. For my BIU, for my basic step, I would like to call it vault via RFC 2, because I would like to output to the file, to the XML file. And then just pay attention to here, the sender system type. Just click the button here, and then you will see there was a new type has been introduced in the latest version, vault. So because we would like to create this scenario without any sender, it can be triggered by menu. Just click the star and then it will trigger. Or secondly, it can be triggered by the scheduler, not vendor, not even trigger, but by the timer, by the scheduler, every midnight or every week. So just choose vault here. And by the way, and the scheduler only the scheduler setting later on, we're going to do that. It's only valid when the sender is vault. This makes sense to the vault. Without any sender, so it makes sense. So for the receiver, for this case, I'm just very simple one. Create a file, or even you can output to the Business One sales order as well. But just for the simple demo here, I just create a file, just choosing the file in the system here. And then for the sender object type here, I'm just choosing the default one, vault object, default nothing, stand for nothing. And then for my receive object, I just create a new one by myself. I will name it as file out object. That's my new object to be created. So just click the generate the business package. Okay, as a result, and the B1 ISM tools help me to generate the business package, the name, and the business area. Okay, everything looks good. And then just close this one, and then I would like to switch to have a look at my business package just now created. Okay, that's XX vault.